Hello and welcome back to Hyperstone Quest. It has been a really long time. I had a lot going on. Everything is fine. It was just the stress of trying to find a new job and getting that job. But now I have that job and I'm settling into it, and so I'm giving this another shot. And it's actually been so long that the game has updated. And a whole bunch of new stuff has been added, including an orb that is important enough that we are actually going to leave the Caribbean and find our way back to land. Because we have a very important orb to pick up. And that is the orb of, I think it's called the Orb of the Woods. And we need to get to in overgrown woods. This right here, this is one of the new lands. This is the Dice Reserve, and it's actually a pretty difficult land. You can see these numbers. Yeah, this is a really complicated land where these dice roll around, and you can only push them if it will put their highest number on top. And so it is real tough, and I am not at all prepared to take it on right now. And in fact, this die is kind of not giving us great opportunities to even... Oh my goodness. Oh, we're really, let's see. Oh, no, let's see. Yeah, no, we're not in a great place to take this thing on, so I'm gonna try and escape from it. They can only move on hexagons, much like rock snakes. And so if we move through heptagons, we can escape from it. However, this is an overgrown woods. We would love to get into it. I was hoping I could push it back onto that 8 cell, but that did not work out. I don't think we can get into that one. I don't think it's safe, so we are going to look for a new one. And the Crossroads 2 is one of the more difficult crossroads to navigate. We do have quite a few orbs here. So the reason I'm going into the Prairie is because it is very easy to generate other lands from the Prairie. It's very easy to kind of zoop back and forth like this and find lots and lots of other lands. And here we've actually found a Crossroads Type 1, which is not what I was looking for, but it is the one place that I would say is better than the Crossroad, or better than the Prairie for finding a particular land. And here is the overground forest. Now, we need a lot from here, probably more than I can get today. My goodness, what is... Oh, that's dragon chasms. Especially since I'm not feeling 100%, and so probably we're going to grab a few of these mutant ivy roots. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, we're in trouble. Okay, we survived. There's a troll corpse on top of our treasure, and a very large mutant ivy that I'm not sure is even worth fighting at this point. I think we're just going to get it off screen and try again. And I will try to pay a little bit more attention this time. Let's see, we have a Crossroads 4 over there. We want to avoid that. It's a little surprising how few ivies are appearing. Another Crossroads 4. Really want to stay away from that. Okay, we have one here. We have a couple here. They're not connected. I am going to go someplace safe and wait this one out. This should be safe. Yeah, there's only one place where the ivy can get to us. And then we can make our way into the center. And there is our first route. So we're going to be keeping an eye out for orbs of safety. Because I do not think that this is something that we're going to get done in a single episode. This land is not particularly fast, and it gets quite difficult at higher numbers, and we do need seriously high numbers here. We need at least 25. And I don't know if I've ever gotten 25 here. We are seeing way too many Crossroads 4. And way too few ivies. This is like, it feels like there's fewer ivies than I really expect to see. Crack that one open too soon. Oh, we've got another one. Should be able to fight this off just fine. And it looks like it's a little bit too far away to try and... oh dear. To try and attack it. So I'm just once again going to make my way away from it. It looks like we have a nicely contained one right here. Just going to wait for it to go off. And then make my way in. There we go. And we have another one leaking in here. This one actually looks like something I can get to without a ton of trouble. It's going to loop back on me. You know, this one might actually be better. Yeah, I could tell that I could get into that one without too much trouble. I'm starting to get a sense for the timings here. Okay, so that puts us at 6. And I'm wondering if we want to, when we get like 10, I'm wondering if I want to head into one of these many Crossroads 4s that are on offer. Oh, we've got trouble. That's not so bad. That's a bull dash. We do not want one of those. Orb of Speed could be very useful here. I'm hearing lots and lots of troll spawn. I don't know if they can get to us. Now, one thing I know is as you get more and more treasure here, the trees get farther and farther apart. And that's part of what makes this land difficult, is you get more and more leaky ivies like this one. And so here, this that Orb of Safety was really helping, and now we have to really back off. Because you can see this one's already about to fire off again, so I don't know if we can actually fight that one effectively. We only need one more to get to the 10. And this one looks doable. Alright, so there's our 10. It looks like we have a very convenient 11. But at this point, we're looking for an Orb of Safety or an exit. And it's very possible that the Orb of Safety is marked as not safe in this land, so it might not spawn in this land. In which case, one of those exits is going to be what we want. And I see a Crossroads over there. Oh, here's a Crossroads 4. And there's a Relay. I'm wondering if it's worth trying to get into this Crossroads 1 over here. I've actually already lost track of it, so probably not. Oh, I've gotten myself into a bit of a pickle here. And I've lost... Okay, so there's our Crossroads Type 4. I'm going to create a channel over here. This is a good way of protecting yourself from these ivies, is by creating these one-width channels. I may have created some trouble for myself. Let's see. Okay. Where is our exit? It's actually over this way. We're going in the wrong direction. But we can get rid of a bunch of ivy here. If I cut this one off like this, that'll prevent that from... Oh dear. Okay, so we've got another one coming around from the other side. That's my concern now. I'm going to dig this out. That's going to give us a channel over this way. Yeah, I can dig this out, and then this troll is going to come in and trap me, but I don't think that's a bad thing. We're going to weaken these trees. And now that this ivy has passed us, if we cut it here, that gets rid of everything that was growing. And now we are out into the Crossroads Type 4, and we can find ourselves some good stuff. We can get an Orb of Speed, we can get an Orb of Storms, we can get an Orb of Teleport. These are all just good insurance against unpleasant things that might happen to us while we're looking for an Orb of Safety. And this is not the Crossroads, this is a Hall of Mirrors over here. I want to avoid that. That's another Hall of Mirrors. I have a very hard time distinguishing the Hall of Mirrors from the Crossroads Type 4. Now, this is why I actually didn't want to go into the Crossroads Type 4, is because it is pretty much as dangerous as any land. You get so much traffic. And we are really, all we are looking for is an Orb of Safety. It has to be, has to be someplace that is useful to us. We can't grab an Orb of Safety that is in a land that we really don't want to go into. And we're almost out of teleport, which is not great. So, we no longer have a good insurance policy. Orb of the Dragon is really only a tactical orb. It won't be able to get us out of situations. Most situations where I know that the game is about to end, it's not going to get me out of them. It might be worth dipping in here to get this Orb of Speed, which is a very, very useful orb. Very powerful. But we are really looking just for an Orb of Safety, because I really do want to just keep this relatively short. and finish up next time. And it is amazing to me that none have spawned, or I haven't seen any yet. And because we have 25 treasures in so many of these lands, we're getting a lot of heat out of them. So we're seeing a lot of these orbs of the woods, which I believe allow you, let's see, lets you swap positions with the trees. So yeah, this is why this is so important for the Caribbean strategy. And so we do need to get 25 to be able to start getting that. But all I am looking for right now is an orb of safety. There is one. And it is in the Crossroads. There we go. Okay. So that went on actually longer than I had planned, but it went okay, and that's what matters. So, next time we will be heading back into the Overgrown Woods to finish that up. And until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.